Welcome back to another episode, topic of discussion. I am your host, Miles Berry. Without further introduction, let's get right into it. So, I want you to understand before I even start today, your lack of patience is killing you. Again, your lack of patience in life is killing you. Without further introduction, let's get right into it because the topic for today is the lack of patience. Okay, and our lack of patience in life is killing us for our goals that we want to achieve, the things that we want to do, letting go, moving on, rekindling lost relationships that we need to rekindle, building our foundation stronger, gaining a better relationship with God, gaining a better relationship with family. Like our lack of patience in life is killing us because we just want to jump on everything and we want everything to happen right now, right? And we live in what I would call the microwave generation, okay? And it doesn't even have to be just this generation, it could be all generations, but this generation in particular is, I would call, the microwave generation because they want everything in an instant, right? So when you put something in the microwave, it doesn't take long to cook, it doesn't take long to get done, right? And we live in a microwave society where everybody wants everything right now, right? And that goes back into the topic because our lack of patience is killing us because we're not being patient for the things that we want to do. We're not being patient to build a foundation. We're not being patient to say, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to trust the process that when I take this next step, I already know the success is going to be there. I'm going to trust God and I'm going to be patient with God in the journey that He has for me. Although I want to do this right now, although I want to go get this, although I want everything right now, I'm going to be patient and trust in the process, right? Because part of patience is trusting, right? So when we say, okay, I want you to be patient with God, right? When God wants our patience, He's saying that I want you to be patient. I want you to trust me, right? I want you to trust me to deliver the goodness of my grace, right? Everything that you want in life, everything that you need in life, I want you to trust me. I want you to be patient with me and trust that I'm going to give you everything that you need in your life, right? So not even in just in that aspect, just in life in general, we need to be patient on the things that we want and the things that we want to do because we always just want to jump on things. I know for me, I always want to get everything right now. I want to do this right now. If I want to move, I want to do it right now. I want everything right now. And it's not bad, but at the same time, if you just wait a little bit longer, right? If you trust the process a little bit longer, it's going to be everlasting and you're going to be able to benefit more off of it because you are more patient, right? So if you go get something right now, you might have it, but in the long run, what if you lose it again? Or what if it doesn't last? Or what if it wasn't good for you? And as soon as you got it or you spent all your money on it, now you're behind, right? So you're in debt a little bit. Maybe you're not even in debt, but at the same time, it just wasn't a good move for you, right? So now you already made that move or you already transitioned into this and you're like, man, if I would just would have waited a little bit longer, right? Have you ever, for instance, maybe it was some clothes. I'm just using this as example so we can get the bigger picture. Maybe it was some clothes or maybe a shirt or an outfit that you wanted and you bought it. And then a couple weeks later it goes on sale. And you're like, man, I could have went and got this for 50% off and I paid full price for it, right? And it's like, man, if you would just been a little bit more patient, you would have got that discount. You would have had 50% off and you could have kept that money in your pocket. But now you spent all of that money because you didn't want to be patient. Or they even told you, hey, it's going to be a sale in a couple weeks. I'm not sure the exact date, but it's going to be a sale in a couple weeks. If you just want to wait a little bit longer, you're going to get 50% off. You're like, I want it right now. Right? And that's the same thing with life. It's like life or God is telling us, just be patient. Your time is coming. Your time is coming. And if you jump on it right now, you're not going to be able to benefit as much as you would be if you just wait a little bit longer, right? If you just wait a little bit longer, if you wait a little bit longer, as you take your steps, they're going to be made for you. So therefore, each step that you take, everything that you get, and every step that you take is going to be yours. It's not going to be you wanting something in the sense of like, okay, I got to get this now. I got to get this now. I got to get this now. And then you get it. And then you have to worry about how you're going to manage it. Or you got to worry about, okay, I wasn't in a position to have this right now. I got it. So now I got to work 10 times harder to make sure that I keep it. And God is saying, just be patient. Because if you be patient and trust me, once you get it, you will be able to provide for it. You will be able to pay for it. And without basically without worrying. You would have no worry. You would have no doubt because this would be your process, right? So why in life do we have the lack of patience? Like we always want to move so fast. We always want everything right now, right? We always want everything right now. We want this person in our life right now. We want this job right now. We want this car right now. We want this money right now. And although it looks so good, it's so appealing to the eye. But if you can just be patient in your journey, it would be so much more beneficial than if you just get it right now, right? Right. So I just want us to understand just to be patient in life. Okay. This video is not going to be too long, but I just want us to understand your lack of patience is killing you. And my lack of patience in my life has been killing me. Right. Because when you just have big dreams for yourself and you desire so much out of life and you desire so much out of your time that you don't want to waste it and that you want to benefit off of the fruits of your labor and how hard you've been working, and you just want everything right now. And if we can just be a little bit more patient, trust the process a little bit longer. And although it's difficult, it is difficult. It is difficult when you have big dreams and you have big desires and you want everything for yourself. It is hard to be patient, but if you can just be a little bit more patient, I promise you in the end it will benefit you 10 times more than it benefits you right now. Because if you get it right now, or if you do it, whatever that is in your life that you want to rush to do right now, if you just wait a little bit or longer, it would be the perfect time for it. It would be the perfect time for it. And you'll be able to manage it better. You'll be able to handle if it's a situation with somebody or if it's money, you'll be able to manage everything better because in that time period that you waited and you trusted the process, trusted God, you would have got more mature. Your maturity level would have been a lot higher. Your perspective would have changed on it. So now maybe you were getting something to blend in, or you just want a nice house because everybody got a nice house. You just want the money because everybody got the money. But at the same time, now if you be patient and trust the process, once you get it, your perspective on it might be 10 times different than it would have been if you would have got it in the past. So how patient are you willing to be to get what you want in life? How patient? And a lot of us are not patient, and that's why we don't get the things that we desire. We don't reach the goals that we want for ourselves. We don't get that money that we want for ourselves. We don't get the relationships that we want for ourselves because we don't know how to be patient, right? And in that time period or time frame of you being patient, you need to build yourself. You need to mature. You need to grow. And it's never a time period on when like, okay, well, I'm done growing. You're never done growing. You're never learning. You're never done learning about yourself. You're always going to be learning more and more about yourself. You're going to always be learning more and more about God. You're always going to be gaining a stronger and stronger relationship with people, right? You're always going to be working on your craft more and more every day. So you're never done. You're never done. So just be patient in this time period and just work on certain things. Maybe if you wanted this now, okay, you can still want it, but maybe if it's a job or maybe it's a business that you want to start, but maybe you don't have everything that you need. Maybe the money's not here for it, or maybe you're not sure the how. If you jump into that job or that business and you get it, and now you're struggling because you didn't go learn the business on how to run a proper business. So now you're struggling. You got the business, so you got what you desire, but at the same time, now you're struggling trying to manage what you desire because you didn't take time and be patient enough to learn the process of the business before you got it. All right. So I just want us to be patient in life. This video is short and straight to the point, but just continue to be patient and continue to take time and believe in the process and believe in God's process that He has for our lives. Okay. I hope you guys learned something out today and be patient. Be patient. Everything that you want in life, your desires, relationships, the money, it's all coming. Just be patient. Be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient, and trust God. Trust God. Okay. Continue to build your foundation. Continue to be strong. Continue to keep your mind in a positive mind state. All right. Because your mental is very powerful and that controls everything. Right. So don't feed negative energy into yourself. So you start thinking negative because that's going to create bad habits. That's going to create negative habits. Right. And we don't want to do that. Continue to keep positive. Continue telling yourself, I'm gonna reach this goal. It's just my timing. My time is not good right now. I'm gonna continue to build with this person. I'm gonna continue to have a great relationship. I'm gonna continue to grow my relationship with God. I'm gonna continue to get the money. I'm gonna continue to get that job that I want. It's just the timing's not right now. But that doesn't mean I'm still not gonna continue to take the steps that I need to get there. It's just not the timing. But it's gonna be perfect timing once it comes, because you gotta trust in the process. And it's gonna be perfect timing, right? It's going to be perfect time. This could not come at a better time. I cannot get this at a better time because I waited this out and I learned the things that I need to. And I grew as a person. I matured as an individual. And then my mental is in a different space. My perspective on it is different. And I still got what I desired. But at the same time, now, when I got what I desired, my whole approach on it is in a whole different perspective. My mental space and how I mature, I go about it in a whole different way, right? So trusting your process, trusting your timing, and don't let your patience and your lack of patience kill you. All right. This has been Miles Berry, topic of discussion. We out.